Hey guys, it's Candice, Trinice, and Fee, and this is BGB. And today we are going to be talking about the new, I don't even know if I should say hit show, because you know every time their show come out, they be like, the new hit show, #1. For that night, they mean #1. All you gotta do is say #1, and then they just take it all the way to the left.
That's the same way I feel about movies, though.
Yeah, it just does that. It just burns me out.
But they mean North or South.
We're talking about Boomerang, you guys, not the movie, the TV show.
But before we skip past the movie, because the movie is one of my favorite movies of all time.
It is. It's a great movie.
If you haven't seen it, I would say watch it. Definitely.
Watch it while it's free, honey.
Oh, it's free. Oh yeah, they probably do the promotion thing.
I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna go right up.
Y'all know she know.
Or watch it on your Fire Stick.
Or that.
Because I know y'all got one.
But Boomerang was one of my favorite movies because it was the first time that I saw a woman in control of her dating life. Like normally,
I knew you would like that.
In most like relationship in rom-coms, it's like the woman's waiting for the man to do something. Like, I'm waiting for him to call me. I'm waiting for this. But in this one, it was like, she's in control and she run the show and you gonna get what you gonna get. And I was like, that's the person
you
that
said.
I like.
That's me. That's what you said.
No, everybody else said that.
It's her.
No, I know, literally. But I do like the movie because for the same kind of the same reason, not really for the same reason. For the fact of I was trying to compare like the movie with the show.
They said don't do that.
I know, but I'm just saying. I just wanted to because I wanted to see was the differences in the show. That's why I was comparing it. So, what I noticed about the movie is besides them being very connected to the work thing, I like the fact that about the woman taking control, but also it showed that a man can be just as vulnerable.
Yeah,
as a woman, and it showed that. Well, I guess in that same line of saying, because all the time we, like you said, we always sitting back, kind of waiting for the guy or whatever. And I found it so hilarious. Like I don't know if y'all remember the parts. Like he was sitting by the phone and waiting for. He was like, "Are you gonna call me?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'll call you." And he went back to his office, and every time he was just like checking the phone to make sure like if it was plugged up and stuff like that. And then when it rang, he picked it up like right away, like it didn't even get a full ring in it.
But the thing about it, so the movie's called Boomerang, clearly, and it's basically like you throw it and it comes back, the little boomerang thing. So let me talk about how on Twitter somebody was saying, why would they name this series Boomerang when they talking about Aboriginal people, blah blah blah. And I'm like, people piss me off so bad. They want to be offended about everything.
Yeah.
But
once again, give the show some time, people.
No, the movie, the show, whatever.
Okay.
But I'm just like what you throw out is what you get back. And that's how I felt about Marcus, because at the beginning of the movie, we see him being like this player, this dog, he doing whatever he want to women. Basically, like, you don't fit my,
when
you don't fit
he borrowed
that
dog.
The leash. No, he borrowed the leash.
Oh, yes.
He was like, I can't remember what the dog is.
I can't find him.
He was like, whatever, we just gonna pretend we know the name. But
know it.
God, I know, like, I feel like I got it right there. But let's just say Toby or something. Like, he was just like, Toby.
I think it was it.
Toby. And the girl, and then it was just funny because she walked by and she was like, did you lose your dog? I was like, miss, it wouldn't even be like that for real.
It really wouldn't. I'd be like, it's a dog on the leash.
Right.
It's a dog on the leash. Let me get out of here.
Exactly.
That's me.
And it wasn't even like it was a dog park when you really think about it.
Dog
people are very serious.
Like, she definitely was, because she was talking to him like that, like, this Marcus, what? I was like, I don't even like when people talk to babies like that.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it. Honestly.
But first of all, when he ran up to the couple and was like, "Give me that leash, I give you $20 for the leash," and the guy was like, "Girl, you better make that money. Give me that leash." I was like, "Yeah, $20 was rich back then."
And then I like the difference in like the male personality, because you got Marcus that's like right in the middle, like he's a dog, but he understands how to romance women, and then you have Tyler, who's just a straight up dog.
Player. That's why he's a dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
But aren't we all players in this game?
Oh God, here we go.
Aren't we all players in this game of life?
Here's the philosopher.
But anyway, and then you have Gerard, who's just like the most vulnerable of all of them.
He always gets put in the friend zone.
Wow.
He is, because you know when you meet a guy if he gonna be like more than a friend or
how
a friend.
do you know?
You said, how do you know? You just tell. You can tell by your interaction.
How could you tell? I'm saying could is in the past because you're married now. How could you tell? What was your unit of measurement?
Well,
Is it because you didn't want to have sex with him?
I was going to say, like...
Oh, God, you're a eunuch.
Like, you kind of sometimes I think when you don't have that sexual...
Chemistry, attraction?
to him, or, like, my biggest pet peeve was, like, if they weren't funny.
It is some...
You know...
humor is very...
So why would you even want them to be your friend?
No, because...
you can have friends with other things.
Yeah. Yeah, like they were still fun to be
My
around.
friends are funny.
Like
No, but
they
I
were
mean,
still
like,
fun to be around.
you have
like
your-
when
like,
they
yeah.
connect with other people, they can become funny. But like
you have,
on
like,
their
you have a
own.
reliable friend, you have a funny friend, you have a
But
supportive
I
friend.
feel like I can, like, all of my friends are funny, though.
Well, that's a requirement for you. It's not for everybody.
And
It's
if
just
you like
what is
you got a
friendship without
particular kind of
funny?
humor.
That's true.
And so
true.
I
know.
can just laugh at anything, guys.
That's false. And
Why
it's
is
very
that
false.
false?
Because you do not laugh at everything. And as soon
What
as somebody
haven't
says
I
something
laughed
that's
at?
corny, you be like, oh, God, they are corny.
And then
I
I
don't like
laugh
them.
at them, and we make fun of them.
Don't put me in this.
Nigga, we do. You know we got an aunt that we make fun of regularly.
oh my god.
And you know that's all fictitious.
Because she's not an aunt.
It's a
Because if she was,
facade.
she'd be funny.
No, it's a facade. Girl,
I can't get into
don't
it.
get into it,
can't
but it's
get
a
into
facade.
it.
But no, like I don't know. Candace, how do you know when a guy?
Necklace on me, this necklace on me, and everything you made it a choker.
Remember when you said it was
Marcus,
fine?
a leash.
You said it was fine.
Put a leash on me.
I was gonna say
How do I know?
you
When
sure?
I don't want, when I know that I'm not gonna want to have sex with them. That's it. Because I feel like other than that, that's what makes. This sounds bad, but
Say it.
I
No,
think
say
that's
it.
what makes it a relationship after that.
to know that you can have good sex.
No,
with
like
them?
I like if you can, like I feel like any guy that I'm with, like we could already be friends. But then once I have sex, then that's when it could go to the next level.
Oh,
But if it doesn't have that factor in it, then we're just friends.
okay.
I'm not saying that everybody. Never mind.
I was gonna say some guys that you meet, I just automatically say, "Oh, he's a friend." I don't know. I
Say
don't know.
he just a
I
friend.
know. I don't know
Some
if
guys
it's
that
the
I meet, I
way.
just automatically say.
I don't know if it's the
he
way that
could
they
get
look
it.
or if it's the I just don't know what it is. I just feel like you feel it, like you
It's
know.
more personality for me. Like I think, like you said, not funny, but like it's certain things that I'm just like, yeah, no, I just can't. Because I had this guy, we were really, really good friends. And, well, I'm sorry. I thought we were really, really good friends, and he was always like, "Let's go out," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." But he meant like, "Let's go OWT," and I thought it was going just regular out. And so then once I realized, because he was about to cut
Thought y'all
somebody,
was just hanging. But
yeah,
not
making
macking?
a hanging. Oh, right, not making, just hanging. Once I realized he was about to cut somebody because they sat next to me, I was like, "Oh, this is not not it." And
who's that boy? Who's that movie we just moved? You? What's that guy?
Joe.
Joe. Is that a Joe? Was he a
No,
Joe?
no,
He
just
could have
had
been a Joe.
he just
You
had
don't
a-
know. He could have been a Joe.
You
I
don't
mean,
know. He could have been a Joe.
I'm just saying.
And so then I
They
just
show
was
you
like,
who they are the first time.
I was
honey.
just like, hey, I just think that we're friends. Like I like you a lot as a friend. And I know you're not supposed to have that talk because it really hurts people's pride. But I'm just like, how much you hurt more if I'm letting you assume that there's gonna be something that it's not. And then he was like, oh, that's cool. We could be friends. It's fine. And then legit a month later, he was like, delete my number. And I was like, all right.
I told you don't listen to that one guy 30 minutes. Tell me.
Oh yeah. Delete my number.
Well, he didn't say delete my number. He said I'm not effing playing with you. You think we gonna just be friends? You think we just gonna be friends out here? Yeah, that was a joke. I ain't playing with you. It's like,
Yeah. I was like, I said, okay. And then like 3 months later, he texted me like, oh, hey, what's up? And I'm like, what? And he was like, yeah, you know, we friends. And I was like, I thought you said you didn't want to be. And then
he's
I
just
tried to
trying
be.
to see if you evolved into wanting to be in a relationship.
I guess
with
so.
him.
And then I tried to be his friend again. And he was like, delete my number. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to keep doing this back and forth with you.
That's
So-
probably not all that happened. He probably was like, I think we should take this to the next level. And he was like, I told you I don't want that.
That's exactly
and
what
then
happened.
He said, delete my number.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I said it from the beginning, so I shouldn't have to repeat myself.
Well,
I
like you
told
said,
you
he probably
he-
thought you changed your mind. Like,
Exactly.
Stupid. That's stupid.
well,
Is
that's
that
what they think
stupid?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes people do change and they shift
Exactly.
and want something different. Like they'll come back and say, "Oh, maybe this was a good guy. Let's."
It's
try
I feel like
it
we
again."
had that
Everybody believed in
kombucha and it
Steve
was
Urkel.
warm.
Everyone believes in Steve
Like,
Urkel.
you know how Urkel was? He
Yeah, yeah,
ran
yeah,
you
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Everybody believes in that. And first of all, it's sick and disgusting. And secondly,
Is it sick
if
and
you have to
disgusting?
wear
Was it just
somebody down, they don't
sometimes-
really want you.
You work from a different angle. Like when we had that kombucha and it was warm, we didn't like it.
Oh my
Then,
God, it
when
was
we had
gross.
When we had it cold, it was like, okay, I could tolerate
No.
this. So
No.
you didn't have it warm though. If you would have had it warm,
Yeah,
you
if
would
you
have
had
had
it
a
warm,
different
it would've-
experience
yes,
the
it's
second
true.
time.
It's
It was just a
definitely
horrible experience.
That's Girl, you have horrible stuff that I don't like.
Oh my God, yes.
But they think that they're just gonna get you from a different angle. Like, oh, she's cold now.
I don't do different angles. I do different positions, and that's the people that I want to be with.
So the TV show Boomerang. Let's just make note that this is not a remake, but this is a spinoff.
Yes.
So get that in. Yes, get that in your guys' minds before you watch it, and you be like, "Well, who's who? What's what?" It's not that type of show. Okay.
You about to name drop? Because I'm about to name drop.
Oh, go ahead. You go ahead and name drop because I do not want to mess your names up because I definitely will.
Well, I'm name dropping the creators and the behind the scenes people.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
That's what I do. So, friends of the show, Lena Waithe.
Yes.
Ben Cory Jones.
Yes.
Halle Berry, just like an associate right now. Halle Berry, they are producers, executive producers.
Like.
Yeah,
Did
she
she
don't like
stop
me
smoking
alone.
them cigarettes?
I don't know, but I've gotten better with her.
Oh,
People change. I'm evolving.
People change
See,
just from
now she can have
yesterday.
a friendship with her.
Just from yesterday. It's so weird.
What?
Because she didn't think people change. Anyway,
That is so.
That's true.
stop saying that.
Which means it's true. So
It is
thank you.
true.
That is so untrue. People don't.
So,
believe the
yeah.
hype. Don't believe the hype.
Lena Waithe, when I saw her name, I was like, I'm here for it. Halle Berry was actually in the movie, so
Which made it a good.
That's a good thing.
pairing.
Ben Cory Jones is amazing, so I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna watch it. And then they just had. The one thing that I noticed was they use a lot of different actors and actresses, people that I haven't really seen. Like I think it's
That's what I
two
like
of
about
them. No, I only saw one. No, two. I'm sorry, it's two of them that I saw. And it's a 3-guy, 3-girl group, which I think is cool. It reminds me of Friends. And
I'm here for giving new people opportunities. That's what I love about
yeah,
them.
exactly. So we have the ties to the movie. Marcus and Angela's daughter, Simone, is like our lead. She's the lead female. And then we have Jacqueline Boyer's son, who's Bryson. And they're like, I don't know if I thought they would have grown up together because Angela and Jackie.
I think they did because remember he had that picture of her on his refrigerator and stuff.
yeah.
So
You're
clearly
right.
they have background of being together,
and they did,
but
talk about
just
her birth
probably good
announcement.
friends. Yeah. Because he knew her birthday. Yeah. So clearly they definitely did.
So yeah, so we see those two, and
Oh, what? That would have been a good spinoff on the movie
then what?
if it was like tied to the show because they're around the same age. So what if both of them technically could have been Marcus' children?
Why would you do that to Angela?
I'm just saying.
After she smacked the piss out of him and told him love should have brought him home last night,
I know.
I think he got it.
I'm just saying.
That song was epic in that.
It is.
in
It
that
was.
movie.
It was one of the very. very
I just
good
feel
songs.
like because when I
What if
first
they just both was already pregnant?
That's what I'm saying. That's because he was with.
you
But
said
you saying, but I'm saying it wouldn't be disrespect to her because she just
knew.
would have been pregnant. He didn't know.
Yeah.
I get it, but what I'm saying is she would have had to get pregnant that time when he left.
But the
time
he
when
broke up
when
with
he-
her.
No, but he had been having sex with Jacqueline way before he had got with.
Right, but when he got
Angela.
with Angela, he stopped having sex. He was supposed to stop having sex with Jacqueline,
But
and that's
he
when they
went
had
back
that
to
event.
her.
Yeah, but he didn't sleep with her that time.
Yeah, but she could have already been
We don't
pregnant.
know
Is what I'm
everything
saying.
that happened.
And I mean, guys, listen, we're just acting
just
as
saying
if
it could have been.
this might have happened.
been
But I was just saying
Project.
it could have.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they get together, babies won't be a problem. is all I'm
Only.
saying.
But yeah, but I was just saying that would
On
be
the
crazy. I'm just saying, make us some writers, Lena. Go ahead.
No, I don't like that storyline. I'm not behind it.
That's like a Shonda Rhimes.
It is, yeah.
Maggie Pierce and
Oh my god, yes.
Meredith Grey.
Oh my god. But that
Oh,
was
did
so
you see when
disrespectful,
she was
Magpie.
like, your bully's on the table, but don't be scared because your big sister's here now. And I was
yes. Here it goes again, guys.
I know
Grades
we're
drop.
doing it.
A grade
Sorry,
drop.
sorry.
Every single show. A
So
grade
sorry.
drop.
I don't think we had one in a little while.
like, yeah.
Every single show, I think we had one.
But yeah. So those two, we see they actually have a connection from the
They're
movie.
very good friends.
And then everybody else is new. So we have their friends based on that. We have Tia, who is Lala Milan from social media, which I think is really, really great. I'm glad that they gave her opportunity to come from one platform to another, because a lot of people wouldn't be like, this is real acting.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So y'all out there making your videos, keep doing it.
Yeah,
People
don't
are
give up.
watching. People
Don't
are
give up.
definitely watching.
A lot of them are getting out to do stuff.
I mean, like big hit series stuff. Oh, actually, yes, because one of the actors on American Soul is from Vine.
And
Chris
you
James.
see Young
yes.
Fly is on Brow. Was on Brow.
Oh yes, he was. That's hilarious too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
The people getting out there.
It's changing.
Yeah.
Um,
Because people looking for talent in different places
Yeah.
now, which is
and
totally
then
great.
my thing though is sometimes it doesn't translate well onto a bigger screen.
Right.
Like people can do like this is just me being my personality, but they can't act like someone else.
Yeah.
And they can't bring a script to life, but they can bring an experience to life. Like you just gotta. Hopefully they go through acting classes and things like that to
I'm
get
sure.
them up to par. Okay, so we have Tia. She's the first of all when she was stripping in that scene, I was dying laughing.
What was
She
all
had
that
all that
stuff that was
stuff on her,
written on
like
her?
stay woke. What else is on there? Like I'm with Cap. All of this sort of stuff. I was like, wow, she is so
I like the
woke.
I like the way that they have put certain little things inside of the show to keep you abreast of. Is that the right? Yeah.
That's the right time.
Of stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
I kind of expected that from Lena.
Oh yeah.
I
That's her
kind of
name.
expected.
Yes.
Yes, I expected that.
And then we have Crystal, who I actually really like. I like Crystal, and her Bryson
Crystal
and
was the
Simone
friend that I said reminds me of old girl.
from
Kelly.
Love Is.
No, Kelly. I said
Oh,
she reminds
You
me
did
of
say
Kelly.
Love
Love
Is
Is
at
too.
first,
Oh, yeah,
and
from
then you was
Insecure.
like, but no, I think she's Kelly, but not funny.
That's exactly what she said. And I said I think she is. Funny.
I think she probably is that dry humor funny.
But also
once
then
again, I
think
haven't
this is
given
a
her
different
character.
platform,
I was
though.
gonna say I haven't given her character enough time yet to
This
develop.
is just not a premium channel. Like, it's not HBO. She can't just say whatever she wants.
That's true. Yeah.
I just said that I didn't give her enough time to develop.
Well, what I'm
yet.
saying, she will never be able to be as raw as Kelly.
Yeah, because of the network.
And as saved as you like to be, you like how raw Kelly is.
I just think she's hilarious. But go ahead.
And then we have that's all the girls. So we have Ari, who is
Victoria, she's a lady though, but
ma'am, Madam Victoria.
Oh, what you talking
the
about?
auntie,
The
one that did the commercial, the first commercial, and she was like, "You young bucks,
yes,
young bucks."
yes. I'm just trying to figure. Well, okay, never mind. I'm not trying to figure that out because once
Okay.
again, I was getting ready to say I'm just trying to figure out how she relates to the story, but she dropped the hint that
she
she
used to
worked
work with
with
Marcus.
Marcus.
she said she told him everything he knows.
Yeah,
I ain't seen her in the movie at
I
all.
didn't see.
No,
That's,
it's
but
a
that's what I'm
joke.
saying.
It's not
But
tied.
I know, but and that's what I was going to say. I didn't even see her. I didn't even see remnants of her. But it's not. She's not really tied to it. But I figured that they had to say that kind of
Yeah.
to give her character some validity.
And it makes sense because, like she's saying, it's shifting from the older generation to the younger one. So you still have people that are in higher
And you can
positions.
tell she was stuck in the old generation.
Yes, because
I
she
was
hated
like-
that commercial.
it was horrible. That high top fade.
That looked so
Dusty.
bad. Ugh.
And then someone was like, Black Twitter will ruin us.
Yes. And I was with her because I didn't get it. And I said Trinice is going to love this part when Simone stops this because when Simone was like cut,
Yes.
because that
was wrong.
That light skinned chick walked by, whatever, and he was going to drop her.
Exactly.
I was like, ugh.
It's just
Trinice
promoting
and Candace is
colorism.
having a field day with this.
It's promoting it. So we have Ari, who's sexually fluid. And
Yeah.
Candace keeps calling him Killmonger, so it's very hard because he got the sideways little side dreads. And then we have David, who is a preacher, I believe.
Yes, I think he is. I think he's new into
has a
the
church.
gospel.
He has a church, yes, a small
small congregation right now. He said you got to start somewhere, and honey, yes, you do. You got to start somewhere.
So who's your favorite character?
I
Guy
do
and
not-
girl.
I was gonna say, we just had this discussion. People, listen, I'm not giving you a favorite character.
A perf. I'm not giving you a perf.
Because I have not seen the development of these characters yet
Just
enough
initially,
to.
who you like the most?
I honestly just don't
I
know.
don't have one.
You said you don't have one?
Yeah, but I told you that the other day when you
Yeah,
asked me.
I just honestly just like.
All right, we talk about the show before we talk about the show. Both of y'all happy now? You asked me the other day.
Well, they gonna
I
know
do.
that we definitely
Say
need to
like
talk
that.
about it before we get on it. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, honestly, it's like. Because I do like Simone, but it's just like I don't really know yet because I feel like she is. You know how you dislike a parent so much, but you become that parent. So I kind of feel like that way with
Like
her.
she's Marcus.
Yes, I feel like she's totally Marcus. But they did drop a hint in it that clearly Marcus was so involved in work that he really wasn't around. So she was really raised by her mother. I don't know if y'all heard that part.
That was an additional thing that we watched.
Yeah. So, no, it was in when they was doing the commercials of the upcoming shows or whatever.
A preview.
Thank you. Girl, what are you here for? Yes, honey.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm not really sure how I feel about her. Bryson. Like, I feel like everybody's gonna like want to be him, like him.
So now you're not gonna like him? I can't. Everybody's doing it.
If I had a favorite character, I would choose that guy she kicked out of her house. He's my favorite.
Camden.
Oh, because he wants a relationship with her.
Yep.
Oh, he's my least favorite character. I was so annoyed the whole scene. Just
I mean, I think I kind of like
and I think he's a rapper.
What's the girl name? The Crystal. I think I might like Crystal. Yeah, I think I might like Crystal. But we'll see in a couple of weeks, guys. That may change. So
just right now in this
in this moment,
like
if I had to choose someone, I think I would choose her because I just like where she's going with it right now, and I can't wait to see the backstory of her. And what do I want to call him? David. Oh, it is
that
David.
Is his name.
Look at me.
Being right.
Yes. So yeah, I would love to hear like. I want to know. I really honestly just want to know if they kind of broke up because he was starting in church and he felt like it would be too much for him to be in a relationship. Like it would sway him away.
She's obviously a sinner, so that's why he couldn't be with
Drinking
her.
the devil's nectar.
Exactly.
He probably was blowing her back out and was like, I can't get in front of the congregation.
He might have
That's what
been.
I'm saying. Like he probably wants to really live right, and although he loves her, he's like, I gotta choose one. Hopefully she'll follow me, but
Clearly.
he left on that midnight train to Georgia all alone.
I think she still got mad feelings for him though, and I like the way that she still was encouraging him when they were on the balcony.
Yeah, she was all like, yes,
except
encourage
when
him.
she
when
threw
he was
that
like,
jacket off of her.
I know, because she just wanted to let him know. You
We're
don't
not
know me
together.
Yeah, you don't know
You're
me no
just
more.
a friend.
But she was just letting him know when he talked about the small congregation. She was just like, don't worry, it's gonna be bigger. You're gonna be fine. You know. So yeah, so that's how I feel about them.
A person that you like. Oh, you already said.
Yes.
That's it. Out of everybody,
I don't like the rest of them.
I would say I relate the most to Simone because of the whole father thing, and then the whole want to be in a relationship with somebody that leaves you the F alone thing. Like I just was like, this is it right here. In relation to other millennial shows, I think these to me they're younger. Like I feel like they're younger. Like compared to Insecure, they're definitely our little sisters.
Like you feel like they're coming out, like they came out of college and went straight in. You feel
I don't.
That's how I feel.
What year is this? This year?
I think this is now.
It's happening now.
Because I was reading something the other day about the generation under us, and they were saying how they're so driven and how they want everything. Which I did want to bring up. Because Killer Mike said that we only want to just be comfortable. They were saying that the generation that is under us, they literally want it all, and so they do believe in hard work and like overtime, but they want to see a immediate turnaround for it.
Oh yeah,
and that's their biggest struggle.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
So that's why I don't know if they're in our generation or younger.
Well, I feel like they're younger.
I do.
Because I think in comparison to, like I said, Insecure, there's certain things that they understand there's a process. Like, yes, we get annoyed, but we understand it's a process. And with them, it's just like, I think when Bryson did his pitch for the commercial, it was just, I was like, this is great. This is really, really good. But it's certain things I'm just like, I know I can't be present at all these places at this time. And I would never drink an energy drink to do that. I wouldn't.
I just drunk one today, honey, to get me through cleaning this house.
And you know,
and Ethan,
generation.
when my middle child looked right at me, he was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "What are you drinking?" And I was like, "Oh, honey,
it's liquor."
I said, "I need to drink this to
nectar.
help me to clean, to stay focused, because I am tired."
Cleaning juice.
You know he is.
And I said, "Because
Mommy, give me the juice in the vacuum."
He loves that vacuum.
He does. He always thinks that means clean. But
it's a part of it.
It's the end part.
It's true. It is the end part.
It is the end, but
God. But no. But yeah. Maybe we feel this way because I think that what's her name? What did you say her name was? Raquel, the boss, the head boss. What's her name?
Victoria.
I'm like
Raquel. What?
Victoria. She probably feels this way because of the simple fact that like I think she feel like they didn't earn their spot. Like
she's not giving them opportunity to either.
She's
though.
not.
Yeah, but Bryson did because Jacqueline don't have no. Well,
she did.
Yeah.
She had, I'm quite sure she probably passed it down, and because of the connection that they all had at the beginning, which we're assuming that they just all kind of just fell into place pretty much. So
Simone is just there. It's her birthright to be.
Yeah. Because she told her, she was like, write a letter to resign. She was like, no. Like,
I'm just
when you quitting, no, you don't. So
exactly.
But she still want that open door to be able.
I don't know if she did. I think
I thought she was just leaving. Like, I'm not dealing with this no more. You don't want to take advice from anybody else. We know the audience that you're trying to reach.
What if? But at the end of the day, like, I mean, I guess this is getting deeper into the show, but what if the reason why she won't do the resignation letter is because maybe it's written somewhere that if you do this, you lose everything. You know what I'm saying? Because some businesses have that. Like, when you put it in writing, that's it for you. You ain't getting no more money from this. This will.
And I get that, but what I'm saying is, if you're quitting on the spot, you don't turn in a resignation letter. She didn't say, I'll be working 2 more weeks and then I'm gone. She said, I'm not dealing with this no more. I'm out.
Yeah. And I did like from the beginning, we see her trying to create her own path, and like legit, as soon as she left those doors, she was already thinking about what can I do next. Like, what's the next?
Because she said she don't mind working.
She do need more work. She absolutely did.
Yeah, she need more clients because what's name is her only client right now.
I know.
She's not making money though.
She made $100.
But no, she made $1,000. I thought.
No, she only did 10%.
I was gonna say she ain't make all that.
Simone, I was talking about Lala. Oh, sorry, Tia. What I'm saying is, she's getting that right there, but she's not going to make any profit off of that commercial because it didn't get anything.
Oh, right.
Versus if it did show or it did air, then she would be getting residual money from that for a while. Right. Well,
which honestly, I kind of didn't even like the commercial.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't
That's
like
what
either of those
she
commercials.
Needs to get more. But if Bryson would have stuck to what he's saying, but he's so in love, like that's.
Yeah,
they say that.
And the guy and the crazy part about it is David.
I'm sorry. What do they say? I just need to know, what do they actually say? I just can't hear what you're saying they say.
I believe the saying is what I originally said was they say an eager beaver something's the dam, but I think they say
breaks
that
the dam
was the demise of a dam or something like that.
Okay, she great.
Look it up.
But dang, what did I just? Oh, but his friend David tried to tell him before he was shooting the commercial, like, to stick with his idea, and he just ain't listening to David.
He probably think that David is hating.
Right. And it's crazy because David knows. He's like, just be patient, guy. Like, just wait.
He gotta say that he the Christian.
But I'm just saying, clearly you just hate people saying wait. So
I do.
Well,
so
it's the eager beaver could be the collapse of a dam.
Okay.
There you go. Same.
Write that down, guys. No eager beavers.
Oh my gosh.
Because they doing too much. That takes precision. When you think about it seriously, think of not even like
the Animal
think
Planet
of a
channel.
human. Think of a beaver. Literally, they have to bring those sticks over, and that literally has to be done in a precise way so that water can't break through.
I haven't seen this documentary yet.
I actually have seen a beaver build a dam, and it is very intricate. Very.
Well, give me a dam in my backyard when I get home.
Girl, the way people was throwing themselves. Oh, that was the one. Never mind. Remember how that wind was whipping at the party? We were all there, guys.
I was going to say, was it whipping? Whipping? Like your whip my hand?
Mine.
Oh, your party. Oh, yes.
Oh, girl, yes. Yes.
I was about to say when those people was throwing themselves up against the window, but it was the wind.
It was the wind.
If you had a dam, though, maybe it wouldn't.
It wouldn't, but they would throw themselves against the dam.
And your party. I was very, I kept on telling the boys, don't you let go of these balloons because they going to fly.
It was so windy. That's the one time I was like, I'm glad I had some weight to me because it used to be a struggle. It would be a struggle.
But you keep wanting to go back to the struggle.
I want to go back to the fit, not the struggle.
Moving forward.
Who's to say that you were fit?
Me.
Oh, boom, roasted.
And some other... me. Continue. What
They would say the same about you right now.
No. Well, I wouldn't.
Anyway, so we finished talking about the characters and stuff because I wanted to talk about the soundtrack because I loved
it. Is good. Okay, go ahead.
I loved the soundtrack of the movie Boomerang. I thought it was lit. So if you all take the time out to go and listen to that
of the movie.
Yes, the movie. Take some time do that. But I like the song choices that they were choosing. Even though I didn't really know them, but I like.
Yes, you did. You know a lot
some
of
of
those
them.
songs.
Some of them, but
the game night songs you knew.
Yeah. And Alexa is getting a lot of play.
Yeah,
I was just going. I was going to say because she
somebody
might
on Twitter. Somebody said that
me.
Alexa came on when they made that comment on there.
Yeah, when he said Alexa play whatever, Alexa was like, okay, I'll play in their house.
Oh. That's why I just.
That's all she do is listen to other people's conversation.
That's why I just paused for a minute because I said her name really loud. She probably like.
She listening. She already sent receipts of everything we talk about to the government.
Right. And don't go daddy got one day.
That's why I was pausing.
He probably messed up his whole
Jezebel need to mind her business.
I always.
But yeah, she
her.
getting her money, honey. So she's in everything now. Whoever invented.
But
Alexa.
yeah, that soundtrack was really good, and I was super excited because Summer Walker is one of my I love her. She's great.
I felt like I had a really good ear that day. And I was like, all I heard was the music, and I was like.
Mm-hmm. And it was this this Hallelujah song that I looked up afterward, and it's when when Simone came in after she blew up the whole thing when she took over, and she was like, "I'm so sorry."
Oh yeah.
And the song was playing during that time, but it was really good, and I like Summer Walker. So the song is called "Girls Need Love," and it's basically saying like girls are just like guys, like we need love and we need love as well, and it just goes with the theme of the movie and I guess the theme of the show, because in that scene we see Simone basically being like, I don't want a relationship and that's just what it is. And Camden's like, how you know I'm not your soulmate? How you know I'm not?
First of all, they had so much space in between them. It was hilarious.
Yes, that sounds amazing.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And then when he turned over, I was like, oh, Trini's is probably cringing right now. Like, oh, you ruined it. Get up.
I was definitely
shoes
cringing.
by the door.
Me and Candace was watching.
Dismiss yourself.
And I was like, oh, can we fast forward through this? It's just annoying.
Oh my God.
Especially because he
wanted to cuddle.
Happy.
Because he wanted to cuddle. I thought you don't like cuddling.
Exactly.
That's not what I had an issue with.
In the show or
yes,
with people?
In the show. Like that, what I had the issue with is him expressing himself to her and her whoring him.
She did not whore him. She just communicated that what you want is not what I want.
Hoard.
Well, clearly they've had this conversation more than once.
Yes.
And
he keep coming back.
Because he
felt
like
more.
If she can call him.
Let's see.
Clearly he's on the roster there often because her friends knew about him. And
they told her to get a purple one. And we'll talk about that.
So
because they know it's wrong to keep using him.
Yeah, because
he's using himself.
He was just saying.
No, he's not.
I mean, they were just saying basically. Yeah, he does. He clearly wants more. He clearly wants more out of her than what she's able to give him at this moment. I think
she could give it.
Exactly.
She wanted to give it to
she
Postmates.
just doesn't want to.
She did not want to give love to Postmates.
Postmates.
Do you think that? Well, we don't even know if they hooked up after because it kind of stopped.
First of all, he was what you doing me to death.
He was. That was driving me crazy. I was see that right there.
That's exactly how they talk to us now.
But see that right there would have just turned me off because
turns me off as well.
Too many. It's just too much. So, but she probably might hook up with him because she told him, "I'm dropping my friends off."
Postmate.
She's Marcus' daughter. So yeah, she I know it's not relating to the movie, but it's just so.
You keep bringing it back to the movie, yes.
I know, I'm just not. Okay.
Go ahead, because
I'm just thinking, like when they were having their sex, y'all. Their sex. It reminded me of him and Robin Givens.
Except Robin clearly really put it on him because he was
not the second time. Not the second time that they really showed him when his feet was what's the name?
Yeah.
No, not that time. The first time when she was just riding him on top.
When she left the money.
Yes, that was just disrespectful.
Was it? I think it was very respectful and considerate to leave money for your. I know.
Oh God.
Yeah. But no, I think. Even though they say it's just a spinoff, the themes in the movie are still present here, and it's just taken and put in this time. Because, like you said, you can clearly do all these callbacks to the movie. And that one scene they had with the row machine.
because even though it's not with the movie, the one thing that I do like is that they are taking some things away from the movie. And the one thing that I love that they've taken from the movie is the ooh.
Oh, yes. So
that sound effect.
I didn't know if that is the sound of love. Because remember when
that's good.
Marcus saw Jacqueline, that's when it made the noise. And then when Bryson looked at Simone, that's when it made the noise. So I was like, oh, he loves her. That's just what I was saying.
But he didn't love Jacqueline.
He definitely loved her. I mean, well, he wanted to be with her. He wanted to. It was a conquest.
He
thing.
thought it was love.
Yeah,
he did.
No, it was more of a conquest more than.
What I'm saying is, what it led to that.
This is the thing. You think you're in love until you really fall in love.
Yeah, I don't. I just think that he just
you
wanted.
don't know love.
I just think.
I know love. Boom.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. Y'all just over there kikiing it up.
But I'm saying, think of how many. I mean, not saying you was out, just being a trolloping around.
She is wearing red. Let's not say trollop, maybe strumpet.
I'm putting a little A right here.
Girl, get out of here.
But how many people that you thought that you had true feelings for, but then when you got found, them, you realized that other stuff wasn't real.
No.
What? That's not even the right answer to the question.
I don't understand what you're saying.
So she's saying before
I
you got
thought that was the answer. I was about to say on this show you gonna say that.
I know. Before you got into a relationship, the people that you were with, you thought that was love until you actually found love.
I believe people think that feelings for them.
Yeah.
But then once you got found by your man, your current man, your husband,
then you was like,
you
this
know
is real
something
love.
real. Like you was Mary J. Blige then.
I can imagine that this happens. I can.
Okay.
Moving forward. So anyway, people think that a lot of stuff it's like eating oodles or noodles, and then you really taste real pasta. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Here she go. I knew it. You know she wants to be Italian so bad.
Actually, my grandfather did have some Italian in him.
Here you go.
All right, so you Italian now.
No.
Well, if you was Italian, you wouldn't have let me get them daggone Oswego.
Asiago tortellini.
And that has to do with the cheese. It had nothing to do with the pasta.
Well,
it was a very bad special. It's a bad special. And I told you guys that when you looking at it.
But I wanted Alfredo. I knew it wasn't going to taste good with the other one.
I know. I'm so
anyway, okay. But yeah,
Don't call me that.
Oh God.
I'll call you that.
So anyway, so I like the fact that they did that. So that kind of connected the show with the movie for me, even though I know that's not what they trying to do.
Question.
Random.
No, not random. Related. How do y'all feel about this whole shift of the dynamic, woman, man, positions of power, things like that?
As far as
Robin and Jacqueline. I mean, they're the same person. Marcus and Jacqueline. Like when you saw the movie and you saw that she was in control and things like that, how did that make you feel?
Oh, I loved it. I said it at the beginning. I like when women are running things. I think that we're really great at it.
But I think that they both had their times, though.
Yeah. Like, I think that maybe they brought her in for a freshness because clearly...
Oh, you talking about the relationship, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the relationship? I thought you was talking about the job.
No.
So the shift of the dynamic as far as...
I'm saying dating, like how do you feel?
So... That's very...
Because, I know you two subscribe to the ideas of love and romance and all that sort of stuff. You guys are hopeless romantics. So I didn't know if it's one way.
Before I didn't know if
it's just one way. Like,
no. Let me say this.
I'm just confused on what you're trying to say.
So before I knew about love and I really understood love, I think I was that person, Jacqueline.
When did you fall in love with hip hop?
Yeah, I think I was that person with Jacqueline because I just felt like I just want to do what I want to do. This is why I understand certain things. I just want to do what I want to do. And I ain't want no backlash from it. Like, I thought it was just okay to be... I thought it was okay to be...
To hoe and go?
Like a dude. I always compared it. I always, compared it to a dude because that was always the what's the word I'm looking for?
You was pro equality, like if niggas can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah. It was like I felt like that back then. So
don't
it
put
was
that
just
up.
like
You gotta find a different symbol.
So right. Oh my gosh.
You already used that as well.
Oh, you're right.
So yeah. So I was here for it back then, but like I said, once I started to understand love and things like that, then I think my priorities with that shifted.
So now what?
What's even happening here? I'm lost, guys.
I'm just saying, normally the way that they sell us romance is one sort of way.
Yeah, like
so when we
man
see it
finds
here,
woman.
yeah, man says when they're gonna get married, man says when things are gonna happen, whatever.
Well, it's because of the Bible.
But I think in the process,
She don't want to be a Christian no more.
I think in the process of all of it, I think that
In the what?
in
Process.
the
Capital Process.
of all of it, I think that you still have that women have a lot more control than people give us credit for, or more control than what we are willing sometimes to take on. So so meaning like within, if it was the quote unquote Bible way, even if the man said, hey, let's get married, you don't have to do it right then. You know what I'm saying? You still can be like, okay, that's
have
good.
all the power in that moment.
Yeah.
You say yes or no.
That's
Yes.
true. Because Melanie
then-
sure whored Derwin on the game. She was like, "Can we talk about this?"
She felt like a whore though when she was up on that.
I feel like
fake
I was
altar.
just watching something else, and they told,
And he had
and
to
the
go
guy told, the
have
woman
that
told the
baby.
girl told the guy, I don't know what I was watching, and I feel like the girl told the guy, can we talk about this? Because it's just so embarrassing. Like,
It is embarrassing. Now
like I feel like they shouldn't do it.
yes.
I feel like I feel like
So you gonna say yes
say
and
yes,
then
but
say
then
no?
say no later.
Yeah,
This
like
is
we'll
what I
talk
feel
about
like.
it
Still
later.
embarrassing.
I feel like this. I feel like
It's a
those type of
different kind of embarrassment.
questions should not be asked if you have never had the conversation.
I agree
So
with that.
meaning if we haven't talked about, oh babe, what you think, if we get married in whatever a couple of years from now, how would it be? Like, you need to have those type of conversations to even know that this person would consider you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, you just don't pop out the blue and you ain't never ever talked about
I
marriage.
know, right? It's craziness. Now, First Lady and First Man of the United States, forever President, forever First Lady, in her book, she was saying that her and Barack were arguing because he was basically like, I don't really care about marriage. Like, if I love you, I love you. I don't need marriage to validate that. And she was like, I need to be married. Like, that's what I need, and this and that.
Because that's her.
And so she said they went out to dinner and they
standards.
argued about it for like an hour. And then at the end, he proposed to her. And I was like, she
'cause he
probably was
realized-
big man. God, you telling me you don't want to get married? And then at the end, he was like, and now will you marry me? And I was like, that's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
He's a G in so many ways. And that's just another example of why he's great. But she was just saying, like, that was her understanding
And
of
see,
love.
because you consider things like that, I just see that there's hope for you. But go ahead.
All right, guys, this has been a great show.
I'm just saying.
Just throw it in the atmosphere. He said if I say it, it'll come. Okay.
Did you get your question answered?
Well, you didn't answer it.
I don't understand.
Could you?
it.
Okay. Oh, right. I was rephrasing for you. So
Right?
basically, yeah. So basically, in relationships, like in most romantic situations that you see, is the man initiating most things. Like if me and you go out tonight, which we're not gonna do. You're not gonna work in the morning. If we go out
Me
tonight
too.
and a guy approaches you, or you like a guy, most times you'll wait for him to approach you. Like you'll give off the right cues, but you wait for him to approach you, and then from there. They have to decide, like, we can decide where we're going to date, but they have to initiate that. And then when it comes to how things are, you have to basically go by his pace. You feel
Of
me?
where you want the relationship
Like,
to go.
yeah, in a relationship. So it's like, I'm already ready to know that we need to be together, but I got to give him time to catch up to where I am. So how do you feel about things being the opposite way, where
Flip-flop.
the man is waiting for the woman's timing?
I mean, if he's a whore, then sure.
Oh my God! So a man has to be a whore to wait on a woman?
I don't think so.
This is her
to
opinion.
wait and speak up if he likes a woman, or if he just don't know. Like that's what I'm saying.
No. So like Marcus spoke up and said he liked Jacqueline, whatever, and she was like, "I don't date coworkers."
Right, but he kept pursuing her.
yeah. And then once they finally got into their situationship, which it was back in the day, but they didn't have a time then. When they got into their situationship, and not an everything ship, y'all know y'all do not want those. When they got into that, it was basically like when he would call her, she would call back when she wanted to. Or like I think they had dinner plans and she was late there, and then she came dressed in lingerie and basically was like, "Shut up and don't say
the
nothing
plane,
because I'm here now." So like that sort of stuff. They're dictating how that's gonna go.
So basically, she's saying the woman is in control now.
Yeah.
How
But
do you
that's
feel
the
about
thing,
that?
though. Like I feel like we always had that control. We just
make them feel like they are in control.
because it's like I said, even with X and popping the big question,
Oh, like Chrissy and Jim Jones.
that was Let me not get into
And I like her. I really like her. Yeah, but
because I would never. But ask a man to marry me.
Yeah, I mean, if the woman is in control already.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't like that either. It's certain traditions.
I mean,
let me say this:
I would
it's
never
certain
do that,
traditions that I just like that I'm gonna stick with regardless. It's not a particular thing. Like it's not that I'm saying that it has to be that way.
Yeah.
But for me, that's not for me. Like because to me, that's
I'm
okay.
bound
Like
down
a
the rest of my life.
prime example is I just feel maybe answering your question would be this. Sometimes I feel like because quote unquote society statistics say that women are a little bit further than
Do you
men.
have the numbers?
Oh,
I knew you was
God.
gonna say that.
God.
I literally knew she was gonna say that. That's why I didn't want to say statistics, but I didn't have any other words, you guys. So, but because 9 times out of 10,
okay, there it is.
Women.
I just want to say, guys, I use numbers when I'm trying to prove something. They are not always real.
They're never normally real. She just picks whatever
They're
number.
not always real, but numbers but men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Except
so
her
if
numbers.
You say a number, if you give a figure, then they're going to think that it's true.
No, unless you know. Like me, I automatically get annoyed. But other people be like, oh, wow. She'll be like, 67% of people really like chocolate ice cream. They'll be like, really? Wow. And I'm just like, she is lying. Oh,
you can get all this information on the World Wide Web.
But
yes,
I can't even remember
9 out of 10. You like traditions, and there's certain things that 9 out of 10 women, men, something about traditions that you like.
I know the women, it's gone. It's gone.
Dang it.
Well, what I will say is that I feel like women have always had the power, and we just oftentimes relinquish that power. And it has to do.
You know what we got. Mm-hmm. Yup. It's exactly what we got. It's a video. I don't think I made you actually watch the whole thing yet.
No, she didn't watch the whole thing. We
Oh,
only watched some of it with her.
yeah. She couldn't handle it all. But they say
yes.
the women in control.
Until you hit the bottom.
Oh,
And
right. If you
that's
hit the
when we
bottom, all
lose
bets
it.
are off.
We lose it.
Well, but everybody don't know about the bottom.
I hate it.
23% know about the
That is true because half of y'all niggas too little anyway. But whatever.
That's true.
Sorry, hopefully not half of y'all because I'm still looking for it. Well, I'm still waiting to be found. But
I'll just hand you a shovel because you're going to be digging me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I just feel that we have the power and I got the power.
Oh my
God.
Oftentimes, whether or not it has to do with our own insecurities or if we just feel like we're being submissive or maybe we just don't care or I don't know, like for whatever reason, sometimes we do not execute that power or, make it known like, my nigga, I'm in charge. Or sometimes people don't respect the authority of the power because now George has said time and time again, do not use your vagina as your power, especially when you're married. Yeah, like don't be holding out
said about
on
marriage. That's what anything like that. I just tune out.
turn out.
And be like, not my business.
because he's not talking to you. Other than that, because you shouldn't be doing it according to the Bible. But anyway, so
he's definitely doing it. All up and down Bethlehem.
According to the Bible, he shouldn't have been. Is the point? But anyway, he always says like, don't use that. As
a weapon.
As your weapon against them because y'all won there when you're supposed to be giving it up whenever he say. But I do want to say that we read something when we was talking about women in marriages getting sexually assaulted.
Yeah, y'all was talking about that the other day.
Yes, we were talking. Yeah.
Don't sexually assault your wife.
Right.
Maybe she's tired or she's just saying
And that's what you
right
said.
now.
That's what you got mad about. You was like, maybe she's just tired. I'm just like, okay.
You can't just take it from her. No still means no.
Yeah, that
and
that
the
is
thing
fact.
is, but even like with your body, there's certain times where you can't push your body but so far. Mm-hmm. And even if y'all are one, you still have to respect that. You have to respect that your body needs time to heal.
And I think that
and by you, she by your body, she means as the man.
Yeah, I think
body is
that
man.
once you get together as marriage or
your
whatever,
body, because he could be tired too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When you were saying like even with your body, you said like a man can be
own,
tired.
Yeah. Your physical.
Oh, you were just saying in general. With
yeah, like anybody, like
tired, don't push
it's certain
yourself,
things. Like if you work a double,
yeah,
you're gonna go home, you're gonna be tired. So it's like, am I gonna go to this club when I'm tired and my knees hurt? No, I can. I have the ability to, but I wouldn't push my body to hurt it like that. And I think that's the same thing. Like if you think about your body, your marriage as one body, you wouldn't push it past its limits because you know that does more harm than good.
Exactly.
Yes, it's sexual assault
and that is
marriage.
Well. That is well.
But anywho, so yes, I do think that we don't always take into account that we do have control of certain things like our bodies that we were just talking about, and they always say that happy wife, happy life. So even down stuff like that. But the thing is that
they say happy man get you land. No, they don't. I made that up.
I know you did. But even with stuff like that, I feel like men don't necessarily respect the authority of the power that we have because, like, all right, I'm not gonna get it from you. I'll just get it from somewhere else.
It's true.
But women do it too. About other stuff like, oh, you not giving me no money, I go get it from my other nigga. I mean, I don't know how they do it because I've always been a very respectful significant other. But
I've never been a significant other.
Hoes out there hoeing.
I've just been an other.
Trolloping.
Oh wow.
Getting coin from other men.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so I think that we have the power. And like even when they come up to us, like you know what, one point in time I felt really bad because this guy was going on this rant on social media. I don't know which part which avenue it was on social media land. Or social mediaville. But he was like, women always so mean. They don't know how much courage it takes to come up and talk to y'all, and then you want to be rude or ignore. Like, and I was like, you know what? He obviously gets hoarded a lot, but I feel bad because, you know, sometimes when you are a good guy trying to come up to somebody and you dealing with somebody who maybe she just walked down the street and 5 niggas was whistling at her and somebody
called her all out of her
right,
name.
I was going to say somebody didn't call her a B already by the time she get to you. Yeah, she might be nice,
smile
but it's just
times,
like, oh my
touch the
goodness,
small of her back.
They be getting on my nerves. Smile, sweetheart.
I always be like, you don't know if my heart is sweet or not. And then I hate whenever you somewhere close, they go out of their way to have to touch you.
That's exactly what he was talking about right here.
They
but
be
go
like,
ahead.
Oh,
right there.
They be like, oh, here, let me help you. You don't have to touch me. Like, keep your hands.
Oh my gosh!
Don't touch me.
Like Deacon elbow.
And they just touch you in like the most inappropriate places. Like, don't touch the small of my back.
Right.
Don't.
Right.
But no, normally with that, I'll say, if a man takes the time or has the courage to come up and talk to me, I'll at least give him my number. And then if I don't like how the conversation goes, I'll just block him after that.
We all know
that as well. She told me this story once about how she didn't get his man her number and he rode up the street and came back and ran her over with a car.
Years ago.
And ever since then, I said,
and for a long time, I was like, Denise,
I said, why would you telling me this? I said, why would you tell me the story? What was your purpose? To make me give my number out? She's
no,
like,
it
no,
wasn't.
just to let you know. I said, well, that's what happened. I give my number out to everybody now.
I know, and
hey, sweetheart, 443.
That was not my intent. My intent was to, just to tell you to maybe, to maybe let him down a little bit more gentle because clearly this dude was really pissed off at me. Like,
yeah,
he was very upset.
What did you say to him now? Because you was.
Yeah, what did you say?
I don't remember what I said. I mean, I'm just sure that I just said no. I don't. I'm good.
I don't want you.
Like look at you. See your body language. No, I don't want. No, I'm good. I don't need your car. I drive a Cadillac. Brokey, get out of here.
I was driving a Ford back then, guys, and I didn't even have a license. It was just horrible. I was just reckless.
And you wouldn't even give him your number.
I know. And I remember the corner that it happened. And everything.
It was believe it happened. When she
was
told
it over
me
east, over west?
It was west.
I knew it.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God, in my mind just now, I was just like, it's over west.
Dang. Like I just can't imagine
over
somebody
west
running me over.
Just more savage.
I can't imagine somebody running me over with a car for my number. I can't imagine it. From then on,
technically, I really can imagine it. Like,
well, it happened, so that's why.
I know, but I'm just saying. In my brain, like nowadays, it's much worse. Like when you.
Now I did start giving out.
Except
I used
for
to give out a lot of.
yeah,
give me your number. Don't be minutes to South Central. Drinking juice in the hood. But I used to give out my friends' names all the time. I gave out Candace's name so many times.
That's so funny you said that. Non-related guys,
but that's because you have an easy name.
Did she give out my name?
No, I was in a restaurant the other day, and they asked for a name, and I just was like, I should just give someone else's name because I don't know who's listening around here. And
Who name did you give? Candace. Whose name did you give?
I gave my name, but I was just like,
why did it matter who was listening?
Because you just never know. Like people
you
do
better
crazy.
get ready because George is about to tell your testimony next week.
I know, honey. I was looking like you
right in my face. He said
mammogram and all the show.
I did to me like,
and she just did the same thing. You know, high fives.
But no, I when he looked at me Sunday, I was just like, oh, is he about to tell my story?
Girl, I was like,
He said something he said something. He looked me right in my face.
He'd be like, is it okay? ugly face.
She gonna say it's okay.
He gonna be like,
no. I think why he ain't talking mine because he probably ain't really remember all of it. But I just was like, oh,
thank God,
honey, because it's people in the church knew.
Tell mine.
They be like,
tell mine.
Don't let her lay hands on me.
Say what?
Oh, you were saying her?
No, mine. Tell mine. I don't care.
Girl, no, let's not tell yours. Let's wait
till
you
get
deliverance.
What she said? I missed it.
We'll talk about this after we off record. Anyway, it's not what she said. That's what you said. How you gonna say she said? It's you. She said it's me.
Guys, we're having so much fun on this episode, and as you can see, it's time for us to go.
Yes,
they're all
clearly.
being childish.
But watch Boomerang. It comes on Tuesdays.
God.
On Tuesdays.
That ring is coming back. Go ahead.
I don't even.
And she smokes Newports.
Who?
Oh wait, before we go. I did want to answer some question before we go.
Oh Jesus.
All right, so no, but how did y'all feel? Did y'all? Because I felt like I don't know if this is really a question or a statement. I felt like I went to school. I should know, right? Okay.
Well,
so,
you're asking our opinion, so it technically becomes a question about your statement.
Okay, so how did you feel about what's his name? Bryson. Did you feel like he felt like he had to change for that, or that he feels like he has to change for Simone?
Didn't you hear him? He said,
I need to get tattoos and stop shaving my arms.
Right, stop shaving his arms.
And David was like, I don't know why you're doing that. That's what David said. He was like, I don't know why you're doing that anyway. You've been asking all week.
Yeah, you asked me. Oh, that's why you asked me?
Yes.
Oh, and I did. I said I did it one time, and then I'll never do it again. But that was because somebody had told me that women don't have hair on their bodies.
People just lie.
They get on my nerves. I hate that.
I told you, I have hair on my arms, and I just, when I lotion myself,
said
I just...
She laid her hair edges down. She laid her edges down.
I used to, because once upon a time, I started to really like the way that it looked on me, so I would put Vaseline on it because, you know, Vaseline.
Oh my God.
She put edge control on it.
Use a little baby toothbrush.
That is hilarious.
The only time
I can't believe I used to live like this.
The only time I shaved my arm was to get my tattoo.
Vaseline. That's probably what saved you.
People were slipping off me, honey.
That's true. They say use Vaseline. Somebody gonna tell us Sunday. They said they thought Vaseline was for poor people.
What? Who
exactly?
said that?
I'm not gonna blow up that spot. And me and Candace was so upset. Like, who told
Don't
you
worry.
that?
We
got them together.
Their rights.
Oh, good. That's such an ignorant statement. Ugh.
It was a city girl.
It wasn't.
You say he be twerking.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, a city boy.
I do love that song.
Oh, but guys, we're here for this show for right now because I mean, like I said, it has to grow. Let's give it room. You know, my famous statement is let's give shows room and time to expand because we read a few of you guys' comments online about this show.
We don't care about the latest comment because they said they turned it off after the first 5 minutes.
No, about
stupid.
this show. Because somebody said, there's a couple people that was just like, it's whack, it's boring. Now, I think with Boomerang too, like, and I love the movie, but it took a while. Like, it was a little slow to start. And then once
because they got to give you that backstory.
Yeah, and once you get into the characters, then you like, oh, yeah, I like this. Yeah. But it was a little slower. And then, like, with the same thing with the show, like, I feel like I thought it was slow to begin with. I watched it, like, 2 or 3 times. I felt like it was a little slow.
She think it's slow too because that's why she said she can't even get the characters.
Yeah,
Right.
so I think it's taking time to build up, and I'm not gonna actually make.
I think it's not a Netflix.
I know after this episode coming up, then I'll be able to tell more how I feel.
Yeah, that's how I
in the
feel.
direction.
I feel like
because
it
we
takes
know
3
the
times for
characters.
foundation.
We know the characters.
It does.
We know the characters now. We understand their motivations. Now we get to see them being themselves.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you got to break the ice.
Yeah.
It's just like meeting new people. You don't really know them yet. And then once you put them in a different environment, it's like, oh, you all cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? So once we get the formalities out of the way, we could actually
Right.
like
Now, if it's still slow after this 3rd episode, then we're going to have to talk, honey. We're going to have to
call us, Lena.
It's also only a 30-minute show, guys.
Oh, yeah, she was so pissed about that.
Because 30-minute
went
shows
so
don't
quick.
give you enough time to do much.
Yeah, it doesn't. And I never really realized, because technically it's not even 30 minutes. It's only like 20 something.
Yes, because
That's
BET
true.
keep
If
putting
it
their
was-
commercials
if
in
it ended up
between.
on
commercials
Netflix,
was
it's gonna be
getting
22 minutes and
on
some
my
change.
nerves.
And I said they keep promoting all these old shows.
God, they're just trying to get back on. Ugh.
Well, you
They
know
need
what?
to.
The TV channel Clio,
Yeah.
they play old shows. They play Girlfriends and Eve, and it's like a mix of TV One and
okay.
BT.
No.
And then there's also a show called
Does that come with
The
your
Africa
package?
Channel.
What? Is this new? I need to start reading my bill.
Reading my bill. What y'all got on here this month?
Because sometimes I feel like they've been slowly but surely taking some of my channels away.
But
They
Comcast
told
hasn't
you.
signed up for some channels.
Oh. They need to get on board
Like
for you lose
extended
a
their
customer.
contract. Like Fuse, they don't
No,
have
I'm
Fuse
lying.
anymore.
Y'all won't lose me because I don't like
Yeah.
Verizon.
DirecTV.
She probably can give Verizon in her area.
Oh, maybe.
You know the Verizon Fios.
Yeah. I hate DirecTV.
Ugh, I hate that too. Oh, sorry. There we go. All right, guys. So so just let us know how you all feel about this show. We clearly are here for it for at least up to 3 episodes. And we like
We're giving it a
we
chance.
like so far the foundation of what we're finding out about the characters. We just can't wait to explore who they're going to become. So email us at blackgirlbroadcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on social media on Instagram at blackgirl.broadcast_BGB, on Twitter at BLKGRL Broadcast, and on Facebook by searching Black Girl Broadcast.
And you know that you can always listen to us on your favorite podcast site. Remember, I told y'all, if y'all hear us somewhere that you haven't heard us say that we on, let us know so we can tell everybody to listen to when they say. And I know y'all be cracking up watching us on YouTube. And if you haven't had the chance to yet, please go look and subscribe, because you are not going to want to miss an episode of seeing exactly how she falls out all over the
Why is
place.
it always me?
Because you do. You be like,
No, that's you. That is you. That is literally you.
and she gave me 3 mammograms today. It's just like,
Clearly, we were passing it down, honey. I told you to get
Exactly.
yours. You told her to get hers. Told her to get hers.
exactly. All this that's going on right now,
You missing it if you ain't watching it.
that's true.
Messing it, honey.
And if you're not subscribed, boom, roasted.
Until next time.
Get your mammogram.
Oh, dang, I even forgot to talk about that guy.
Ari.
Yeah, how he reminded me of Tyler. So I just said it, so I didn't forget. Go.
No.
You annoying.
You in control. You run the show.
Women? Is that what you're saying? Women?
I'm just saying, whoever is listening, they're in control of their own destiny.
Oh, yes.
And they run their show.
That's a child.
We out.